Good afternoon, our listeners. Welcome on our videos today. Today we are dealing with the Eastern government, going to section B, where you are told answer any 3 questions from this section, and this one out of 45, you get 45 marks, and you are only given you choose 3 questions, each has 15 marks. Number 18, state 3 disadvantages of hunting as a economic activity in the early man. It was difficult to locate or spot the animal. Number 2, animals are a threat, dangerous to human. Next, it requires many people. Next, it is time consuming. Next, it is tiresome or cumbersome. Next, animals run faster than a man. Next, explain 6 benefits of settling in villages during the late Stone Age. Benefit of settling in village. Number 1, there was security as people could protect themselves against enemies. Number 2, living as a large group enabled people to work together, hence accomplishing tasks with ease. Next, settling in villages assured man of permanent dwellings, thereby reducing movement. Next, man growing crops, thereby man ended up growing crops, thereby ensuring a regular food supply. Next, it promoted interactions, thereby increasing social cohesion. Next, enabled them to make better shelters, thus protecting themselves from harsh weather conditions. Next, people were able to exchange goods or services, hence getting what they do not have. Next, many domesticated animals which provided animal products, thereby reducing hunting activities. Number 19, give 3 forms of print media used in communication. Books or pamphlets. Number 2, newspaper. Next, magazines. Next, journal or periodicals. Next, newsletter, brochures. Next, posters. Go to the next one. Explain 6 ways in which the invention of railway protected industrialization in Europe. Explain 6 ways in which the invention of railway promoted 6 ways in which the invention of railway promoted industrialization in Europe. This one is also very common. Our railway invention, building of railway, facilitated industrialization. It facilitated the transportation of bulky and heavy raw materials to the industries. Number 2, it eased and speeded up transportation of bulky manufactured goods to various markets in different parts of the world. Number 3, it provided reliable and cheaper means of transport for workers and industries. Next, it facilitated the interaction of business people, leading to investment in industry. Then it opened up mining and farming areas, leading to exploitation of untapped resources. Next, the revenue obtained from the use of the railway transport was used in investing in industry, a source of revenue for the government. So railway was a source of revenue for the government. Number 19, name 2 effect of scientific inventions on medicine. This one is also very common. It has led to discovery of preventive, curative medicine. Next, it has led to population increase, reduction of mortality rates. Next, it has led to production of advanced medical equipment. Next, it has led to a manufacture of variety of drugs. Next, it has created job opportunities. We go to the next question. Let us deal with it down here where we can see it properly. Explain 6 problems which South Africa has faced in the process of industrialization, and these problems can be the same with other developing countries, the third world countries. Number 1, the imposition of economic sanctions which prevent her from trading with other countries. Number 2, the long period of apartheid created on a conducive environment for industrialization. Next, competition from other developed countries, e.g. Western Europe, which has a better quality manufactured goods. Next, industrial strikes, demonstrations, boycotts organized by trade unions led to closure of some industries. Next, high level of poverty which created inadequate market for manufactured goods due to low purchasing power. Next, violence against foreigners has discouraged foreigners or foreign investment or foreign investors. Next, HIV/AIDS has affected the workforce in industries, thus undermining industrial production. Next, inadequate infrastructure, e.g. transport and communication network. Number 20. And we are moving very fast. You can see, identify 3 roles which were played by Kwame Nkrumah during the struggle for independence in Ghana. Roles he played. Kwame Nkrumah, he started a newspaper which articulated African grievances. Number 2, he formed conventions, People's Party CPP, which mobilized people against the colonial rule. Next, he introduced party slogan which urged people to support nationalists. Next, he held political rallies which synthesized the people. Next, he produced the country's flag. Next, he led Ghana to independence from Britain. We go to the next question, and you are told, explain 6 factors that favored the success of Frelimo. Very common question. Very common question. Explain 6 factors that favored the success of Frelimo, a nationalist, in their quest for independence in Mozambique. They can ask you the factors that favored or challenges faced by Frelimo during the struggle for independence. So you should be very careful. Also, you should not run to answer questions without understanding them first, because that is one of the problem that is making our student to fail. So number 1, use of guerrilla tactics to attack the Portuguese from different parts of the country has strained colonial resources. Number 2, the local people were recruited in the army which outnumbered the Portuguese rulers. Next, Mozambique was highly forested, thus providing good cover for the guerrilla fighters. We are saying Mozambique was highly forested, thus providing a good cover for the guerrilla fighters from Portuguese. Next, Frelimo nationalists were working on a familiar grounds, which is also the opposite to the Portuguese. They did not know the place well. Next, nationalists were aided financially, materially, and morally by communist countries, thus able to continue with the struggle. Next, support by OAU inspired the nationalists to keep on the struggle. Next, Frelimo practice of setting up administrative structures in liberated areas encouraged Africans in Mozambique to support the struggle. Next, Frelimo fighters received a constant flow of information about the movement of the Portuguese troops. Next, Frelimo leaders were well organized, coordinated the struggle effectively. Next, elimination of ethnic differences appealed to all Mozambique to join the common cause, were united, or the Mozambique were united. Next, the recognition of the role of women helped the nationalists to mobilize the communities to support the struggle. Subscribe. Take this few minutes that are remaining. Click subscribe button, like button, and bell icon, so that whenever we produce a video like this one, YouTube will automatically notify you. To the subscribers, we really want to thank you guys for the support that you have given us. This channel has grown this much because of your support. We also request you to write a comment for us if you want us to do anything, maybe to do a revision a certain paper, or maybe a certain topic. We can easily do that, or we can direct you where you can find that video in this channel. We are very thankful for you have watched this video up to the end until this time.